Let's be honest. When you think of dangerous, you probably picture a great white shark, a grizzly bear, or maybe a spider that causes your face to melt. Cute. We are the planet's most terrifying threat, and here are 8 darkly humorous facts to prove it. 1. Our claws are made of plutonium. A lion has 5 inches of razor-sharp claw. A grizzly bear has enormous fangs. What do we have? We have opposable thumbs and an overactive frontal lobe. We took those humble thumbs and invented the guided missile, the assault rifle, and the nuclear bomb. We decided natural selection was too slow, so we created a system where we can now destroy all life on Earth using a password-protected briefcase. A shark is scary. A human is a shark with access to an aerospace engineering degree. 2. We pay money to poison ourselves. No wild animal would ever willingly seek out and consume something that explicitly shortens its lifespan. But we do. We shell out billions for highly processed, sugar-saturated, chemically dubious foods that come with the express promise of hypertension and diabetes. We literally pay companies to accelerate our own decay. A vulture is disgusted by rot. We actively line up for the drive-thru. 3. We fight wars over invisible concepts. Leopards fight over a fresh kill. Gorillas fight over territory. We fight entire devastating wars over lines on a map, abstract concepts, or fluctuating numbers in a digital bank account. Our motivations are so metaphysical and complex that if an alien species tried to understand why we're currently shooting at each other, they'd probably just put us in a separate enclosure labeled "too crazy to study." 4. We're actively ruining our own habitat. Every other successful species, beavers, bees, termites, builds a functional habitat that supports their lifestyle. We, however, are the only species that has perfected the art of fouling our own nest. We heat the atmosphere, pollute the oceans, and chop down the forests we need to breathe, all for the sake of getting a cheaper phone charger. We're the world's only creature capable of committing planetary suicide just because the quarterly earnings report looked good. 5. We invent things specifically to annoy ourselves. We spend incredible resources on creating machines and systems whose primary function is to make us miserable. The alarm clock is a screaming device designed to interrupt necessary rest. Bureaucracy is a self-imposed paper prison. We build comfortable homes, then install devices that force us to run nowhere while watching TV. We are our own brilliant yet agonizing performance artists. 6. We manufacture risk for fun. A cheetah runs fast to catch dinner. A wolf hunts for survival. A human, however, will pay thousands of dollars to jump out of a perfectly functional airplane, climb a frozen waterfall, or race a vehicle at speeds that promise instant, total structural failure. We literally invent ways to put ourselves in mortal peril and call it weekend recreation. We're the only creature whose boredom is more lethal than any predator. 7. We domesticate creatures, only to betray them. We took the wild wolf and genetically engineered it into a fluffy, loyal, and adorable companion, the dog. We took the scary wild boar and turned it into a domesticated floppy pig. We manipulate biology to turn everything into a cozy, delicious snack or a slightly less hostile friend. We're the ultimate manipulators of the food chain, offering comfortable captivity before saying, "Oops, time for bacon." 8. Our biggest killer is our own clumsiness. Statistically speaking, the deadliest thing to a human isn't a crocodile or a venomous snake. It's another human. We are highly capable killing machines who are full of inattention, arrogance, or an inability to safely operate a 2-ton metal box while trying to find our phone. Our greatest threat is our own spectacular, self-inflicted incompetence.